You know, I really like tea.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a video talking about the Steam Deck, and more specifically, why I'm not getting one. Now, I've made videos where I've said I wasn't going to get a new Xbox or a new PlayStation, and the conclusion of those videos were that those products are fairly useless because I have a PC that can do everything they can do and better. But you really can't say that for the Steam Deck, because for one, it's a PC in its own right, and even though my PC is obviously far more powerful than it, it has something that mine doesn't, which is portability. If I was of a mind, I could get a Steam Deck and I could go anywhere that I wanted to and play video games on the go. And that's why I think that this is actually a really cool thing. But it's also exactly why I'm not getting one, because I personally have no interest in playing games on the go. If I'm out of the house and I'm going somewhere, then it's usually for a specific reason, and I'm not going to want to be playing games while I was out. If I wanted to play games, I would go home and do that. Which makes me think that I'm really not in the demographic of who the Steam Deck is trying to target. If I had to make my guess, the Steam Deck is best for people who either travel a lot for work or family or anything, or it's good for children who don't have a lot of input on the decision making of where they are and what they're doing. In other words, even though I can go out and drive to the store and then come right back home and get on games, well, younger people obviously can't always do that because they don't have a driver's license or their parents don't let them or whatever. Another demographic that's good with this would be maybe like college students, right? Like in between classes, they want to play some games. Although I suppose they could just get a laptop if they want to do that. Really, anyone who would get a Nintendo Switch is probably the person who would benefit the most from a Steam Deck. Because instead of having a weaker console that plays primarily Nintendo games, you have basically a mobile version of a PC that can play almost anything. But see, if I was gonna get a Nintendo Switch, I would only ever use it in home console mode. I would never really take it anywhere, which is probably another great example of why I personally don't need a Steam Deck. Now, obviously, I don't think the Steam Deck is a bad idea. I don't think it's useless. I think it's great. I'm glad it exists. I'm glad Valve made it. I'm glad it's there as an option for people who want it. But for me personally, it's pretty evident that I don't need one. So, that is why I am not buying a Steam Deck. And I want to hear from you guys. Are you going to buy a Steam Deck, yes or no? And if so, or if not, why? Let me know your answers down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you to everybody who asked me about the topic and got my mind thinking to make this in the first place. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Till next time, I've been your host, Kess Gaming, and I will see you all at the top.